everybody, my name's Eluketric and welcome back to Doki Literature Club, where things just aren't as they seem and everything's fucked up and I had no idea what I was doing last episode. I still don't have a clue what I'm doing. We're gonna load up. I noticed this as well. When I went and saved the other day, all of my other save slots are gone. That means I cannot redo any progress done before everything fucked up. So that's really fucking weird. So we're gonna go into this. We're gonna show Yuri our new poem that we wrote. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. Sorry if I don't get all the voices out and I sort of skip over a lot of stuff like I did in the last episode. A lot of the stuff we've already been through. Not much of it is different, but there still is different dialogue going on. And the voices just really destroy my throat. So, I'll do them as long as I can. I love it. I love everything about it. Eluketric, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Eluketric. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Oh my god, Yuri, you're cute, but psycho. Why did you suddenly become psycho? I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I don't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Can we even read this? I don't think we can read this. This is... Yeah. This is fucked up, okay? Yuri, the blood, I'm hoping it's a coffee stain and not piss. Yuri? I loved you, but you're really fucking freaking me out. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. It is piss. She pissed on it. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. You go do that, Yuri. You go do that. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? Huh. It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissed me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Okay, so I'm back on the main screen. For some reason, OBS fucked up. And I don't know why Doki Literature Club just didn't want to record or anything like that. So restarting, back here. We're going to do it the different way around this time. We're going to show everyone else our poems before we show Yuri, because she's going to take our poems. So we wanted to make sure everyone sees it first. So I'm pretty sure we caught all this already. I'm not too sure. I did go through all this. I don't know where OBS screwed up. But yes. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika, just Monika, just Monika. Yeah, the just Monika part. We did that. It restarts. Just Monika. Let's go show Monika. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yuri. Yeah, and she wants to take my poems. Oh shit! And then we just said yes to this. Whoa! Don't skip everything. Jesus. Let's go to settings for a second. Skip. We don't want to skip unseen text. It's probably skipping that because I've already been through it. So that should be alright. So we did all this, but I don't know if we picked it up on OBS because I don't have a clue what happened. So, right now, they're having a fight like they did in one of the first episodes of who I'm going to be partnered with for the school festival. Natsuki, Monika, or Yuri. Last time there was Sayori. This time Sayori doesn't exist. So yeah, now I'm going to choose who I get to go with. Which, right now, it is pushing my mouse down to Monika. It is forcing my mouse down to Monika. Like, look at my mouse. I'm dragging it up, right? You can't even see my mouse. Okay, here's my mouse. I'm gonna go up all the way, and look, it drags it down. It literally drags it down to Monika. That's so we're gonna try. We picked Yuri. That's fucking creepy as fuck. What the fuck? Monika. Yay, Monika! Woo! That's the one we wanted to pick. Oh my god. We're going to Monika's house. Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all work and then taking Eluketric for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. Uh-oh. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Eluketric away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're not scaring me a little bit. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Eluketric. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Eluketric, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe this is why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Eluketric. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. I feel like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Eluketric, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I can even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Oh, I want you all to myself. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? No, tell me, Eluketric. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh, I don't want you to cut me open and live in my skin. What sort of Five Nights at Freddy's shit is this? Oh, but I do love you, just not your mental fucked up piece of shit. Yes. Oh no, what have I done? Oh shit! No! No! What? What? What is happening? She killed herself. Why? What? I seriously... What is all this? It just keeps going. What is she saying? I need to know what she's saying. Oh. Yuri's dead as well now? It just keeps going. It's daytime again. Evening. Nighttime. Daytime. What the fuck is happening? This game has so fucked me up. Well, what the fuck? I have no idea. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Yeah. She's seen Yuri's dead body. And she just puked. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Eluketric, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Eluketric? Oh geez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri's character deleted successfully. Natsuki's character deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika fits the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be waiting that much longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. The fuck? She destroyed... She deleted the characters. Can you hear me? Is it working? The fuck? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Eluketric. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and you know, I guess we could just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, Eluketric. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? I fucking knew it! I fucking called it! I got you on like the first episode! I understood what the fuck was happening a little in the first episode. I knew she was fucking fourth walling me. I fucking picked it up straight away. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? I didn't download the game on the download page. I got it from Steam. Man, if only I'd have paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward for you, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri? Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessional personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Eluketric? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's just not jealousy, Eluketric. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Eluketric. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. While the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Eluketric. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitable etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Eluketric, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Eluketric, will you go out with me? Oh my fucking god, man. This game is amazing. As fucked up as it is amazing. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Eluketric. The funny part is, I meant that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Eluketric. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult to get to the game directory. I had to go into the game's properties and find the browser local files. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things. Didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? She knew I was playing it on Steam? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Hi again, Eluketric. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Eluketric, did you write this poem for me? So sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart in the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Eluketric? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? No way! No way! No! Don't you fucking... Hi, everyone. No, 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 no. Do not tell me that they put in one that detects the software of recording. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? No, I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much, except for a couple things. Are you ready? Uh-oh. What are you gonna do? Uh-oh. What are you gonna do? Oh, I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some— Whoa, what the fuck? You bitch! You bitch, Monika! Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Eluketric, I didn't mean to get distracted, I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, hey, do you like horror? Oh yeah, it's reasonably good. I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. The problem I have with horror movies, most of them just rely on easy tactics. Very true, very true. Like dark lighting and scary looking monsters, the jump scares and things like that. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by stuff that just takes advantage of human instinct. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. So even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? Don't worry. I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. Can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Wow, man. Like, she reminds me of me. Like, I don't like horror movies that much because they're just cheap tactics. But books, I do love myself horror books and horror visual novels and stuff like that. They're really cool. You gonna do anything else? You just gotta sit here and look at my eyes again, like, yeah. Let's just look at each other like this, yeah. This is what you want? You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? Kind of have to ask. What made you consider even playing in the first place? Were you that lonely? I feel a little bad for you, but I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you and you're not lonely anymore. Can't help but feel like this was fate. Do you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together. I didn't play it for a romance game. I got told that it was a little weird. So I was like, hey, weird's my thing. I'm gonna play it. This is fucked up though. Is this the only ending in the game? Like, just Monika? Like, can you not actually get any of the other characters? I know she was talking about you could actually delete files. I wonder what happens if you deleted her. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. Feels like they worked so hard to put almost nothing for it. Like artists, writers, and actors, it's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world. Most of it goes unseen and unpaid. Guess it just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kinda makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine, you're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. That's funny, because this game was actually free. So she is entirely right. A lot of actors do go uncredited, unpaid, just they never get seen. And it is sad that people out there have a lot of talent, but they'll never have people come and see them for what they truly can do. So I understand where she's coming from. Like, she is saying a lot of deep stuff, and a lot of it's true. Like, the people that made this game, they made it free. They could have at least got people to pay a little bit for this. I would have paid for this. This was an awesome game. Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine's emerald green. This is the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Eluketric? It's just a guess, because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Because I can't look anywhere else. This is the game. You are a very beautiful person, but I was trying to get with Yuri this entire time. Even with her psycho, crazy, fucked up shit, which we found out is actually caused by Monika. She wasn't that fucked up. Monika made her fucked up. And Sayori wasn't that depressed. Monika made her depressed. Eluketric, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I think I've actually learnt what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of colour while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by flashing and screaming, unable to move or even thinking. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant, and I'm back in my own mind, and you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or what that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favour and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in a screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Right, okay. Is there an ending in sight here? Are we just gonna keep going a little... You talk to me, I click. We look into each other's eyes, you talk to me again, I click. Is there an ending? Are we rounding this up? I would like to check out a few other little bits and pieces, like what happens if I delete your game files? You're such a good listener, Eluketric. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. Makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having conversation. I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Thank you. I am a special boy. A very special boy. More of this. Hey, have you heard of a game called Wait, what? I was just spacing out. I started talking for some reason. Was I programmed to talk about that? Because even I have no idea what that is. Sometimes I feel like I'm not in control. It's kind of scary. But if you have some way to contact the people who created me, maybe I'll know what I started saying that. So Super Smash Brothers? Maybe if I contacted the developers and asked, like, why is Monika talking about Super Smash Brothers? Is this it? Seriously contemplating on, like, quitting the game now. No, it's funny, because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's not something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm, like, perpetuating gender roles of whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about it, though. We, like, pushed it back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, so I clicked the button and it took it out of full screen. So now I'm in windowed mode and I can't go full screen without it actually coming up with black lines on the side. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though, but a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Eluketric? I would. I love the sound of rain. I don't like necessarily going out in the rain, but I do love like just sitting down and watching the rain and hearing it hit the roof and all that stuff. It is really quite calming, and because of my heart problems and stuff, it really settles me down when it rains. It's so nice. Very, very nice. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sarah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. And deleted the other characters. I'm not saying I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. Just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. I wonder if I'm gonna open my file explorer. And I'm gonna go into where I've got the game. Right there. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot of arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinions as a superior one. That's kind of the stated obvious, but it affects truly the point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? Someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks because it did X and Y wrong. Doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? Because by saying that, it's likely they're implying that you have bad taste. And once emotion enters this picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But it's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, people listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say, I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I'd like it more if it did X and Y, things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say, oh, I read on this website that it works like this, or if you admit that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more likely you're going to be putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. Put in an active effort to keep the discussion mutual and level, they'll usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a good disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monika's debate tip of the day. That sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. Okay. So I'm in the DDLC game files, saves, folders empty, characters, log. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still around, or maybe it got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I'm not complaining because I liked it too, but I always wondered with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies or just concern about appearing sophisticated to everyone else? This is a problem with high schoolers. Well, I guess to consider the rest of her hobbies looking sophisticated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. Then again, I probably could have just changed the script myself. I guess I never thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, then it makes me a little jealous. Okay, so I don't think there's an ending anymore. I think she just keeps talking. I'm not too sure. I've tried looking up to see if there is an ending with the MONIKA. Okay, so I was looking around, and apparently, if I close the game, so let's go. Oh no, there's no point saving it. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Let's just quit. Yes. Okay, DDLC has stopped working. Oh! Okay. Let's just wait for this to come up here. Okay, so we come back and it just goes straight to this screen. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now, but it's just the two of us. Guess it was wishful thinking. Don't know if you would have any idea. If you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I would end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real, so I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. Okay. Let's close this again. Let's see if she's got anything else next time. Just keep closing her out. I wonder if she'll get pissed off or something. And there we are. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I'd be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Okay. Let's do it again. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please try not to do that so much? Makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you want to do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you should make a backup of it or something. I'm pretty sure you can find it in the folder called C Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Doki Doki Literature Club, Characters. Well, you're playing on Steam, so you can't just go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local File button. I'm all that's left here, so I want to make sure you don't run the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me from now on, okay? I still have a lot of things to talk about. I'm just going to accept the fact that you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyway. Besides, it makes me happy when you always come back, so I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of it, and I love you no matter what, so you can do what you need to do. Okay, so I think this is actually it. This is the end. There's nothing else we can do. Really, there are other little bits and pieces we can do, but in the end, this is the only ending you can get, no matter how hard you try. So, damn, you know. I might go through myself and try to get all the CGs, but I get it's probably going to take a long time, and I don't think I can drag the series out that long. So this is our ending. This is only Monika. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to zap that like button with high voltage. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.